Hello friends, it's Celine. I hope you guys are having a great day. Everyone is starting to message me because today is BOGO Day. Surprise. So I'll tell you, it's the end of the Stampin' Up year. Tomorrow is the last day of the year. And I'm doing good and I want to give back a little bit. So I am opening the BOGO Vault. Over the past 24 hours, I have been documenting, taking pictures, putting new items in the BOGO. In fact, there are 8 albums and almost 500 items up for grabs. So first of all, one of the number one questions we get is, how do I see all the items? Well, if you go to the Facebook group and on different devices, you get there different ways. So my daughter and I have different iPhones and it looks totally different on her phone than it looks on mine. However, if you go to your groups, under the BOGO group, there should be something that says media at the top. You might have to scroll if you're on your phone this way, or if you're on your desktop, it's right at the top. And then you click on media, and then you can go to albums. And under albums, there are 8 separate albums that have items in them. Now, I've gotten the question, well, why didn't you just put them all in one album? Because it gets a little overwhelming. So I updated album 300 to 400 this last night, and I had to delete the album completely and reload all the items from scratch to get them to go in order. So if I had one item for all 500 items, I'd be loading and unloading 500 items every time I have a BOGO. So that would be crazy. So in like just a minute, the albums will open at 2 o'clock. If you would like to reserve an item, you have to mark it pending. And then you're going to make a note as to what item you listed as pending. Because if you just say, hey, I'm done, and you marked 10 items, and when I look through the albums on a quick show, I can only see 4 of them, I'm not going to be pulling the items for you. So I need you to keep track when you write pending which ones are which. Now, you can imagine some of the more popular items, everybody wants it. So you have 24 hours to make your purchases online. And but before you do that, you have to email me so that I can pull the items, make sure that I have them, give you a guesstimate on how much the shipping will be from me to you on my loved items. And then I'll tell you how much the order needs to be, and I'll give you a host code. So you must place the order on the host code. I have someone every time that puts in, God bless her, like over $300 worth of orders. I get the host rewards on this because I am giving you my stuff instead of selling it to you. So, so first you choose your retired product. You have to mark it pending, and that's how you know that you're first. When I get your email, I will confirm that you marked it in the Facebook group pending first. You email me, and my email address is at the top in the directions, but I can copy and paste the directions into this video example at the top. It's e.celine@verizon.net to email me. So as soon as I get your email, I'm going to put it in the queue, and in order, I will start pulling the items and emailing you back so that you can place your order to get your items free from me. Once you get your confirmation from me, you place your order, and then I have to say you agree and you're aware that these are my personal used items. So they may be stained, the photopolymer is probably stained if I used it, but for the most part, they are full stamps and in good working order. And if I did notice that there was something missing, it's in the description. But everything is as is, and there are no returns. Okay. So now for every $50 that you spend, you're going to get a bonus from me. So, oh, Brenda's on. Brenda knows how I love to spoil people afterwards. And so for every $50, I throw in something that you might not be expecting. It could be a bolt of ribbon. It could be an old class. It could be just about anything. So you just never know, but I'm going to send you a surprise. And usually I try to put in things that I find are useful and might match what you've either ordered or what you've gotten in your BOGO. I know Brenda does love BOGO. I'm so happy. Oh, make sure you check out album 300 to 400 because that one's got the most of the new items. Anyway, once you've placed your order online, then I will send you an invoice of shipping from me to you. And I'll do my very best to keep the shipping as low as possible. In some cases, if I'm shipping to California, I'll have to use a flat rate box. But local people, I have 1092 and 1095 boxes, and I can send them by weight depending on how heavy the box is. So we can do that. And then you just have to wait for your goodies to arrive, both from Stampin' Up and from me. So it's a true double dip. So you pick out what you want and you just place an equal order within 24 hours on my website. And it will catch in by the end of the year, which is tomorrow night. Oh my gosh, the end of the Stampin' Up year. And as things ship out, I'll update the albums and delete the photos of the things that have gone out the door. But it's super important that you email me as soon as you've made all your selections with the numbers. And that is so that I can pull everything, make sure that I have it, because I don't want you to place an order for something and find out that I don't have that item. So it's only happened, I think, once, but it can happen. So now, thank you for your patience. That's a big one because it does take me some time to go through. There's quite a process in BOGO, and I will spend the next 2 days gathering and putting together packages for you so that everything is just right. I appreciate your patience. Before I let you go and go check out those albums, again, it's under media at the top of the group, and then you click on albums. And if you're having trouble, let me know. I'm going to post this video also as a replay on YouTube. If you're a YouTube watcher and you're not on Facebook, I would be willing to do a Zoom with you to help you look at the albums and navigate them. But we would have to schedule that. So send me a message, reach out, comment, and I can try and help you if you're having trouble. Just be patient with me because we'll do the best we can to get you going. Does anybody have any questions? So I'll give you guys a second. I added this item. Item 385 is a whole card kit. It's got like ink and stamps and a block, and it's shrink wrapped. I didn't even open it. So I have 2 of those in BOGO that I just added, and there's so many new things in there. New, older things. There are things in there that I added where on top, Judy is saying. Are you saying where are the albums? So when you scroll on your phone to the top of the group from Facebook, you may have to scroll to the left or the right on your phone. Every phone is different. Like I said, Alexis and I have a similar iPhone, and it's different on our phones, to get there. But you go to media, and then albums. And then once you're at albums, there's 8 different albums. And I did put a link in the description that says the albums can be viewed here. Some people click on the link and can't get there at all from that. So it drives me crazy, but I hope that you can find them okay and scroll through. Also, if you look at the feed of the group, when people like an album, it pops up. So if you just keep scrolling, you'll see, all the different albums, but there are 8 of them. So that was a good question. I think that's everything. So if you need anything, hit me up and I will do my best to help you. Don't forget, make your selections, email me what they are, keep track of them, just write down the numbers, so that when I go to look, I can confirm that you were the first person that commented. And then once I'm sure that you were the first person that commented, I will go look and make sure I have those items, and I'll email you back with all the instructions. So I think that's everything. So yeah, safe in Florida. Thank goodness. A lot of my friends in Florida are A-okay. My uncle was oh, look at, I've got, please, me. Yeah, you could just say pending, Wendy. That's so funny. But whenever we have these terrible things that come in, I'm always nervous because we run that group for people who lose their property due to natural disasters. So we help them get their businesses back. So if you know of any demonstrators that lost their stamping supplies due to the hurricane, please keep in touch and let me know. So anyway, I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend and happy shopping. Happy last day of the year for Stampin' Up. So I would appreciate it if we could wrap it before the end of the day tomorrow, but I will keep BOGO open until Saturday at noon, and then I am planning to take Sunday off. So have a great weekend, and we will talk to you soon.